Hello, Artlings! Today we logo sofo. That's logo so far. I'm working on it. I'm Melanie Gruby and this is Creative Magic. And around here we're all about all things art. That deep part of us, that inner voice that wants to sing out. So step into the Magic Circle Studios, home of the all-powerful muse, and now your home. And today we're looking at logo design. And there's all kinds of ways to do logos, I am sure, but I have been reading about how to do it in How to Style Your Brand by Fiona Humberstone. I have been reading other books that are recommended by this book. There's Logo Design Love and Color Psychology for Beginners, both excellent books. And there was another one I forgot, so I looked at that one too. I filled out a styling brief that you can get from Fiona Humberstone's website, and I filled out the questions and I filled them out again, and I thought about it and I filled them out again. There's a lot of thought in this one. So that would help me to understand how to be cohesive, coherent, consistent, and clear. My C words to really be and really help you understand what I'm trying to say, to communicate. Anyways, I filled out the design brief and then I started working on the logo. Let's take a look. So I did this self-portrait about a year ago, and I've been using it for a social media icon, and I thought it really expressed a lot about what I do with my art. It's not just in the style of my art, but it's also kind of my vision of what art's about, and that's pulling out the subconscious, the integration of all of our experiences. So I laid parchment over it and traced it to get a silhouette to kind of work with. I want to simplify it, but still capture that feeling. I started working through ideas with it. I played with integrating the profile and hair with the M I use in my signature. Here I try to incorporate the M and the G as well. Now these aren't exercises in logo design directly, but it's an exercise I do every morning. The first thing when I get up is I just let my mind freeform and my hand be free. So if I'm not using these to create the logo directly, why am I showing them to you? Well, because I think that priming my mind every morning to be able to work between the conscious and the subconscious states is a good exercise in order to tackle something that's somewhat abstract, like logo design. So I had read in one of the design books that you have to remember that your logo will be used in some very small places, as small as a zipper pull, as well as huge as a billboard. So I thought, maybe I should work small. In fact, I think one of the books might have said, try working small. Here I am starting to move a little smaller with my M's. Instead of taking up a whole page with my M in profile, I'm starting to fit many onto a page. In fact, I started to just play with the M. And this is where I start to make some breakthroughs, at least in my opinion. I got through to some M's that I liked. In fact, one M gave me a G. M-G. Now, while I loved the MG, I felt like I wanted to have some kind of an illustration as part of my logo. I'm an artist, after all. So I, shortly after that, came up with this next idea. And here's my favorite. Now I'm still going to want to work on the font. I think I'll be using professionally made fonts as opposed to my own writing, I think I'll keep that MG that I made. And I love the illustration that I've added. It references my self-portrait and it frames my name. So that works for me. And I'll probably play with that a little bit, probably in Illustrator. So I found a great tutorial on the Illustrator software website, and it explains how to get my logo by taking a picture of it into vector format. Why vector? Well, if you haven't heard, if it's in another format, which I don't know what it's called, then if I don't put it in vector format, it will pixelate. That means get these little square edges to it, kind of Minecraft style. Minecraft style, my logo, probably not too good. So I will get it so it doesn't pixelate, and I can get it as big as I want to, or as small as I want to, of course. And I can also play around with it in a very professional way. At least I tell myself I can do that. I am still learning Illustrator, but I'm always learning, aren't I? Now it's your turn, Artlings. Tell me in the comments below some good tips for turning photos and line drawings into vector files, because I'm sure some of you out there have already done it tons of times and you can give us some good tips to get through it. All right. Thank you, Artlings, for joining me today, because I had a great time and I hope you did too. And remember, don't be afraid to spill a little paint, a little ink, or a few pixels. See you next Friday. Bye. Hey, Van.
Hi!
Hey, did you know I got some cool Cheshire Cat swag from one of my Artling friends?
No, I didn't.
Well, let me show the Artlings first, and then I'll show you, okay?
Okay.
See, Van?
I am getting sleepy. Well,